Hey guys, it's that time of the week again. It's Fishing Talk Friday, so welcome back to Bass with Bryce. Today I'm going to be talking about shaky head fishing, kind of all around how to shaky head or how to work the bait, what kind of baits to use, and my special tips that I have. So first, if you guys don't know, shaky head fishing, it's usually a finesse type of fishing. I really like it during fall. I've been catching a lot of fish on it. So you'll be using a hook. It's almost like a jig head with a larger hook, and then it has kind of springs type sort of thing to put your bait on. So first on how to work the bait. So once you have the worm or the crawfish on your shaky head, you're going to want to cast it out wherever you would believe there's fish. Go and check out my reading the water to catch fish. You're going to want to cast it into key spots. And in these spots, you're going to want to make sure to have a lot of slack line. With that slack line, you kind of give little twitches with the rod, which is going to make the bait move very subtly. That's why it's a really good finesse type of bait when the fish won't really want to bite. So it gives it a lot more natural appearance, which makes them bite a lot more. I catch a lot of smallies using a shaky head worm and crawfish. So then what I'll do, I'll just reel. I'll give it a few twitches with slack line, and I'll just keep doing that. When I get most of my fishes, it's mostly I'll give it twitches, let it sit there for let's say 5 seconds, and then I'll give it another twitch, and that's usually when I'll get a big bite and I'll be able to set the hook. So now on what I use. First thing I'm going to show you is the creamy lure straight tail, June bug color, 6.5 inch. I'll get it on. Basically just kind of get it on the screw it on. And with shaky head fishing, if you get the hooks like these, it makes it a lot harder to lose your baits. I barely lost any of either the hooks or the worm. It has to be a really bad snag for me to lose them when the line breaks. Yeah, once that's screwed on, it's almost like a Texas rig. Gonna want to hook through it, and then skin hook it to help prevent it from grass. And when you go to try and find where to hook it, you go right where the end of the round bend of the hook is. You're gonna want to hook it straight through there. It should kind of end up like that. After you skin hook it. This is a really good natural color bait that I've used a lot. Caught a lot of fish on it. I'm going to most likely use this in more darker colored waters, so it gives off a bigger shadow. Next, this is going to be more for a clear water. This is the warning shot, kind of green pumpkin color. As I twitch it, this little flat tail, it's going to move around from the side switches, which is going to make it look real lifelike. It's going to get a lot of fish to bite on it. The last one, type of bait, is the same thing. And then this is a ribbon tail worm. It's almost going to be like the others. It's going to be used in clear water, but it's going to be the little grub tail, curly tail, that's going to be moving around and twitching in the water, which is really good. Causes a lot of fish to bite depending on where you live. I know where I live that they like to bite a lot of grubs, so it's going to be a good imitation in more clear water. Okay, now on to the 2 best crawfish baits to shaky head. First, it's the same thing, 3 3/4 inch craw. Get this rigged up for you guys. It's a darker color. This is going to mostly be for the dark colored waters, gives off a big shadow. Probably add some scent to it. Attract the fish even more. Once you have it twisted on, do the exact same thing. Hook it through, skin hook it, and then basically just cast it out, work it the same way. And it has little, if you can see that, has little paddle tails, so it'll kind of kick in the water as you as you reel it, and then give it some twitches. So this is going to work really well, giving off big shadows in darker colored water. So I really suggest you check that out. Last one, I've caught a lot of fish on this recently. The Biospawn ball craw. This is in a green pumpkin color. I'll get this rigged up. What's cool is they have a little hook slot, which makes it easier. And then these antennas. The antenna gives it some good action, along with the also has little ridges. So you're gonna want to put it on the same way, and you fish it the same way as the other crawfish would. This is better for clear water because it kind of gives a more natural look. I've caught a couple 2 to 3 pounders on this before. I just started using it. Look on the same way. And then this, you can almost reel it up more than give it little twitches, because this almost works as like a swim jig too. Catch a lot that way, casting it in the stream if they don't seem to be on the bottom. And yeah, that's it for all the baits I want to talk about. I really suggest that you guys check out the rest of my other fishing talk videos, so you'll know where to catch the fish and how to catch them if the shaky head isn't working for some reason. Go out and try this method out, see if it works for you, and then give a comment if it works and tell me what you were using. Thanks, make sure to stay tuned for my next videos.